Hey, good Sunday morning to you. This is a vlog here, Ryan Harden with Road Legal Full Drive, Wrangler Riders, Madison area Jeepers, hey, whatever it is. Yesterday we did a scenic tour, a ride through the lower Wisconsin River trails that we had mapped out. That's on the directory for members. And we played with a few different new tools. We had 22 Jeeps, well over 40 people. And we took the day to explore some of the neat scenery on the Wisconsin River and go on some gravel roads and trails to, do some off-roading, trail riding. The overall, it was a lot of fun getting to meet new people. The trails weren't very challenging. A lot of them were gravel roads and such, but we did have a few trails at the end, which were definitely worth mentioning, and you'll see those in the pictures and the videos. We had a lot of new people that have never been on trails before. So these types of events that maybe don't have the most difficult trails were a really good introduction to trail riding for people who've never done it before. When you have this very easy trail situation, it's a lot easier for people to get into, get their palate wet with the trail riding experience. And then by the time you were done, a lot of folks were done with this first event, they're ready for more aggressive trails or higher level trails instead of 1-2 trails. There were some points where the end trails might have hit level 3 on some parts, and there were some crawl points that were up to level 6 that some folks did, but it was very easy to do with stock vehicles. And so it was a good introduction. We did have the support of some massive crawlers as well, so we had some very nicely lifted Jeeps and other Road Legal full drives there to support, the new folks coming in, and that was a really great community benefit. Even though like I said, the trails were not anything of a challenge for those vehicles at all. We got to try. We staged at Don Miller Jeep. We basically had too many Jeeps for the parking lot. So the next staging event, and we thank them for allowing us to stage there, but I believe that it would be a safety hazard to keep doing it there because they're running an active dealership and they're very successful. So we don't want to interfere with their business. So there's many parking lots in the Madison area that you can meet up at. So we're gonna pursue other interests, I believe, if that's the case with the Madison Off-Road, the Road Legal Full Drive group, led by Alan and his team. So it was a great experience. We went to Castle Rock Inn, which is a restaurant. We got to meet some of the folks from the ATV UTV Association. They were holding their regional meeting. A bunch of new clubs that came on board for the ATV UTV side, so we got to support them and kind of mingle a little bit. A lot of off-roaders in one facility. So once we got done with lunch, we hit the rest of the real trails. I mean, I would say probably the morning was more of a tour. The afternoon was more trail riding. The weather broke in the afternoon, so we didn't have any more rain, and the sun came out a little bit. It was like 50 degrees. It wasn't too bad for an end of October event. And again, we were able to go through some of the history of some of the trails. The tour book, we tried a new tour book. It's another prototype we did in this event. And over the CB, we were able to chat on numerous things throughout the day, getting thoughts and opinions from folks about how to get more trail riding access in the area and how to present ourselves as a benefit to local landowners and managers. So we came up with some pretty good plans of attack. I've got a lot of things to do. It's like, boy, there was a laundry list of stuff that has to be done now after that ride. But it was good, and we continue to aggressively approach new riders, new landowners, and try to grow this thing in a positive way, a sustainable way. And it's working out fairly well so far. But it wouldn't be possible without the great members that came along for the ride and their guests who came with them in their vehicles. So yeah, really good event yesterday. Alan and his crew are doing a car show today. Hopefully that's going well for them. And we have new trail guides that will be putting up events, and we're going to try to strategize for a really dynamite 2019 schedule for Wisconsin. We're going to have lots of stuff, lots of events, lots of tours, lots of training. So whether you like crawling trails and that kind of stuff, or you just want to do the scenic touristy stuff, we'll have events for just about everybody. And it all involves trail riding or going off the pavement. And that's our main focus, is to get more recreational opportunities for road legal four-wheel drives. So great event. Thanks everybody for coming along. Take a look at some of the pictures and videos in social media and on the website. Look at the pictures within the directory. Today, the last of the fall geocrawls are being calculated. So tonight we will be doing a drawing for the, we have two $25 gift cards from JCR Off-Road, or those are $50 ones, and four $25 ones from Jeeps for Life. So we thank our sponsors for the geocrawl event, and we want to definitely highlight those businesses for supporting us. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post them below, and we'll be there to help you out. See you on the trails.